Well, welcome one and welcome all, my boys, girls, and gifted animals. How are you today? I'm well. It's a little chilly in Wisconsin. Celebrating No Shave November. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, Uncle Karl, that's very 2011 of you. Well, I am who I am, and that's all that's gonna, yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. Anyway, well, how are you doing? I'm great, you know, just ready for Thanksgiving and the rest of the slew of holidays that come up around this time of year. So that means, of course, that the McRib has made a return. Now, I've actually never had a McRib. Yes, I know. I actually really wanted to try it last year, but never got the chance to do so. And, well, now it's back and I can try it. And so, yeah, apparently it comes with a slab of pre-formed rib meat, and probably not terribly authentic, shaped like ribs with no bones. And also it comes with some onions and some pickles. Now, I did not get pickles. Hopefully they did not. Well, this is very sloppy. That's the first thing. Look at this presentation. Well, I mean, that's just barbecue sauce all over the place. It's about to fall all over. I don't know if you can see all that, but it's just squirting out all over the place. Very curious to see how this tastes. I anticipate it being relatively messy. It's a fairly decent sized sandwich. It cost $2.99. So let's just give it a shot. That's what it is right there. Got some onions on there. A lot of barbecue sauce. Well, here goes everything. Well, one more bite. Before I comment on anything, I want to make sure. I'm going to taste just a little bit of the barbecue sauce. You know, I was anticipating this barbecue sauce to be very sweet, and probably overly sweet, but it's got a nice little tang to it, surprisingly. Usually McDonald's, you know, is always heavy on the sweeter stuff, you know, even if it's a sauce, you know, it just, there's always like that overtone of a little bit of sugar. So it's sweet, but it's less sweet than I anticipated, so that's a good thing. It's got a little bit of a tang to it, nothing too strong. It's a little bland, if I'm honest, and you know, the onions add a, you know, a nice crunch to it if you like that kind of thing. I personally do. The meat itself, not too bad, but there's, you know, nothing really there. It's just pre-formed rib meat. You know, it's just ground up and formed into a patty that looks like, it's a slab of ribs. I think the thing that really draws people to this is obviously the fact that it's not offered all the time, and maybe McDonald's is one of the few places that have barbecue offerings. That's changing now with Wendy's, and you know, Burger King has something that's pretty terrible. But this is nothing special, just kind of a bland sausage patty almost, you know, without the spices. It's a bland offering. So would I get it again? Probably not. But at $2.99, you know, is it okay? Sure. The onions are pretty good. They're crispy, fresh. They're not too pungent, you know, not too oniony. But they add like a good little crunch. So yeah, nothing great. But I wanted to try it. Anyway, I guess this brings me to the more difficult part of our discussion, which is what should I rate it? You know, I don't understand why there's a website dedicated to all this junk. I mean, it's nothing, you know, like McRib locator, when's it coming back? It's all marketing. And, you know, I don't find it to be a superior quality sandwich. The bread itself had a little bit of sprinkle of corn, it seemed like, you know. I didn't mention that when I had it in my hand, but notice that as well. Just kind of a nice little roll. It's different, but it's just bread. But nothing special there. So this should probably get, I mean, for $2.99, limited edition. I mean, if you want some barbecue sandwiches, you know, this probably won't really fulfill that need because it's just kind of bland on the barbecue note, and the pork flavor really isn't quite there. So I guess I would just say you should probably get, you know, 5.424. You know, because it's a little bit better than average and it's a good price. Actually, it's completely average, but at a decent price. And I can see the novelty in it. Anyway, God bless. Hope to see you again. And you take care. Well, before I exit, just want to let you know, the reason I'm not doing that many videos lately, it's not because I don't want to or I don't enjoy doing it, or my production crew is, you know, unionizing and starting to ask for higher wages and have formed a strike or a walkout. It's actually because your uncle is a little busy this time of year and just can't always get out there and do something. But hopefully next couple weeks I can speed it up with the holidays coming around. I'm planning to do a couple of road reviews with my trip down south for Thanksgiving. So who knows? We'll see. I don't know. But stay tuned, because there's always going to be something at least once a week. I promise you that. Anyway, God bless America. This is your uncle, Karl, signing out.